Those who consider this season of The Bad Batch to be mostly filler may have felt a bit vindicated after the conclusion of Retrieval, which completed a rather mundane 2-episode story arc that's hard to spin as anything other. While that word won't be used to describe episode 10 here, it definitely felt like one of the weakest to date, and didn't really help make episode 9 feel much meatier with a juicy follow-up conclusion. You may ask then, why wasn't this episode filler? And the answer is cheap, but the team did get the Marauder back, so a plot point was resolved, and at the very end, Omega reminded Tech that there are a lot of crappy people in the galaxy who are no better than the Empire, to which he replied that there are also good people like them. So yet again, the Batch are getting closer and closer to understanding what their role needs to be during the rise of the Empire. So there. Not a filler episode, but boy did it get very, very close. New Star Wars is new Star Wars after all, so life could be much worse, and it was nice to spend time with fresh faces on the mining planet while not getting bogged down with cheap nostalgia, but 2 weeks straight of this style of narrative was 1 week too many. Unlike last week, there was no new character development, and it honestly didn't even feel like much change between Omega and Tech, until the very end when they had their talk about bad guys and good guys. Bad Batch has been solid at showcasing even an iota of character or world building in every episode, but that really can't be said about S2E10, outside of the notion that the team has to be getting closer and closer to realizing their true destiny, which is to fight back against the Empire and evil forces who take advantage of their situations. There are 6 episodes left, with a guaranteed Crosshair solo promise, so there's no doubt the narrative ship will be righted by the time Season 2 ends. But after this 2-episode run, it's getting a little easier to see how some fans' patience with this series is running out. How about, some top moments? Identifying standout moments was a bit of a task this week, but for the sake of positivity, let's go with Benny's realized guilt. In particular, right after he sells out Omega to Mako because he's a gaslit fool. For some reason, I take pleasure in watching shady characters feel like crap after doing something horrible to someone who was kind to them for no reason. I'm not sure why I get off on those who feel like poop for acting like jerks, but I do. So seeing Benny's heart sink into his stomach when he realized he messed up was a choice moment for me. Omega's trust fall, mostly the visuals of it, round out this episode's top moments. It was as if her and Hunter had practiced this maneuver in the past. That's how confident and graceful they both looked and felt as they faced certain doom. It also showed Omega's confidence in her own abilities and the deep level of trust she has for her bros. She really is a true member of the team now, and if anything, mundane missions like this showcase just how well she's integrated into the squad. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subbing to our YouTube channel. We'd also love for you to join in with our weekly Star Wars podcast and live stream. So use the links in this video's description or head to StarWarsTime.net to subscribe to the platform of your choice. There's always time for Star Wars Time, and remember, if you listen to the Star Wars Time show, the Force will be with you, always.